Hello everybody, welcome back. This is JudiciousFire. I'm on the iOS server, and we are looking at the brand new hero, Phobos. And we are being attacked by a Dove Keeper and a Zephyrica. And let's take a look at what our friend Phobos can do. First of all, he's an auto proc hero. I have some Empower on him so he can continue to activate his skill, but he's not going to have any problems with a Zeph right up in his face, and a Dove. Standing toe-to-toe against two of the game's toughest heroes. You can see how well he is performing. Now, he's getting backed up, of course, by, Ripper and Anubis and a Cultist, but he is doing a darn good job. When you take a look at this Zephyrica, watch that Zeph. Health keeps dropping. Phobos doing a wonderful job defending the base. He seems to be a really great base defender. Fast forward to the end of this battle. It's just Dove left. And that's that. Okay, we see the new hero. Really nice animation. He looks really good. I think they did a good job designing him. Let's take a look at him in the hero altar. He's maxed out in every way. What I'm probably not going to see in this, not going to show in this video, is going to be a final build. I can't decide on that day one in terms of what I want Phobos to do. I have to try him out in many different game modes. I simply have the Empower on him because of his auto proc, and it's going to allow me to then put on every different other kind of talent, but through insignia form, and test it that way. So I've got him just running with an Empower. He's going to deal damage to 5 nearby enemy heroes. He reduces their energy regeneration rate, so they'll gain energy at a lower rate because of him. He is going to remove the buffs, positive statuses, bonuses, things that make the enemy stronger. He'll remove that. And he is also going to be inflicting silence on 4 enemies. And that silence is 3 out of every 5 seconds. He also reflects 50% of incoming damage. I want to show you something, okay? Let's take a look at his crest. Nothing. Equipment. Malaise currently. There is nothing going on with him right now that will cause damage reduction, deflection, or reflection, other than his built-in ability. Let's take a look. Let's run a little test. Okay, I'm going to attack Shinkiro's base. Shinkiro, the ultimate Warden Slayer here on the iOS server. Best at Warden. I'm going to target the Town Hall. The Town Hall is putting out damage. I think it's about 20,000 per second. Shinkiro's Town Hall is doing. And I want to show you something. I'm going to use Anubis down here simply to clear the troops, so this doesn't take forever. And let's bring in Phobos. And let's start to look at what kind of damage he takes against the Town Hall. Something that is a fixed damage. It's not a hero that it's attacking us. We can actually see damage this way. Okay, let's take a look at the damage that he receives from the Town Hall. Look at Anubis. Anubis has taken 20,000. Look at Phobos. He's taken 10. Phobos took 50% less damage from the Town Hall than Anubis did due to the 50% reflect. Now, let's do this. I want to show you something. Let's put an insignia on. Let's go with the insignia of Sacred Light. This is going to reduce damage by 60%. Let's go back in here. Go to Shinkiro's base one more time. Practice. I'll throw Anubis down here. And let's bring in Phobos. Get these troops out of the way and start seeing what kind of damage Phobos takes. He took 10,000 last time. Anubis took 20. Look at Anubis, he's taken 20. Look at Phobos, he's still taken 10. Even though he's getting a 60% damage reduction from Sacred Light, he is still taking 10,000 damage. That has not been reduced. So we can see that the Town Hall was putting out 20,000 damage every second, but Phobos was only taking 10 due to the reflection of damage. 50% going back at the attacker. Now, Castle Clash IGG has consistently and constantly mixed up the two terms deflect and reflect. Reflect simply sends the damage back, and deflect will reduce the damage that the person is taking and send that percentage back. It looks like this is deflect because the damage, the incoming damage, is being cut in half. And with true reflect, that would not be happening. So I think it's more of a deflect effect. Okay, we've got Phobos back in action now. And the change that we have made is to add that victory lunge, adding an extra 15% reflection. Let's see if it makes a difference in his incoming damage. Look at that, 10,000 as well. It looks as though victory lunge and also flame guard would not stack or add to his reflected damage. To the damage that he takes, that incoming damage that still exists or remains after the lowering. So you have to be careful with that. You're not going to be able to stack deflect on this guy. Okay, we're back at Shinkuro's base. Town Hall does an innate 20,000 damage. You can see Phobos with a 9 Flame Guard, a 5 Victory Lunge, equaling 65% reflect. It doesn't affect his built-in 50%. So I would stay away from Flame Guard. I would stay away from probably stay away from damage-reducing talents. You know, I think something along the lines of an attack-related talent or extra health. Even something like damage negation from a Scorch, especially with it going to level 10 these days, I think that would make a tremendous impact on this guy. So if you're going to go offensive, I don't think you can go wrong with what you choose. If you're going to go defensive, I would stay away from anything with reflect or deflect in it, enchantment as well, and I would also not worry so much about damage reduction, and I would worry more about packing on extra health with this guy. So you can see that that is not augmenting at all. 10,000 every time. Just wanted to get a video out on an introduction to this hero and see how he does overall. Looks like a great defender. Coming in at 52,000 with the way I have him built right now. 1.2 million health. Nice accuracy. I'm not worried about dodge on the guy, but you could certainly do that as well. Doesn't seem to be any major restrictions or limitations as there was with Zephyrica. I would just not try to stack reflect or deflect on the guy. It's not going to happen. And, with his innate damage reduction, I would go more so towards attack or health. I just took whatever 5s came up. They came very, very quickly, and I'm happy with that. That's plenty for now. I can figure out what to do later. I would think that keeping his reflect pure in some way by avoiding dodge and whatnot, I think that would be silly. There is no reflect or deflect in the game of Castle Clash that's going to be killing Breakthrough 30 Dove Keepers and Zephyricas. I would be very happy with this hero in the fact that 50% of the damage that's sent his way is already being canceled. That's the effect of his reflect. Okay, that's its greatest benefit. So you want to put dodge on him. I don't think anything's going to be bad. I don't believe that he is a crit capable hero in that way. I would stay away from crit and crit damage. But attack, accuracy, health, dodge, all 4 of those traits are really, really nice. Okay, let's take on Thundermite's base here using Phobos. Thundermite, one of the top players here on iOS, and he has a heck of a base defense. Let's go on the east. Let's just do Phobos, just alone. He's going to get eaten up right away by those procs. Yep, he's out. So alone doesn't make it long against the Zephs. Let's try him on a team. Let's go Dove first. Zeph second. Wait until he comes in contact with Dove, and let's drop Phobos. See what happens. Now Phobos is going to be reducing energy, but I think more importantly, reducing energy regain rate. Losing energy in this game today is not that big of a deal. He's out. But the big deal is getting it back. Many of our heroes have fast energy recovery, and hopefully that this will help to mitigate that a small amount. I don't really think that this new hero, from what I'm seeing so far, it's not just these 2 attacks. I've been trying him out for the last couple of hours. He's not an attacker in that sense. He's more of a base defender. You can look at him more along the lines of like an augmentation on Ripper. Does many of the same style of things, but is going to make one heck of a base defender. And I'm going to be trying him tomorrow on base defense. So a really, really nice addition to the game defensively. I don't think that the hero is going to be considered a game breaker or game changer. He doesn't have a damage cap. So he's not Zeph, and he's not Dove. He can take, even with his 50% mitigation of damage, he can still get killed. Let's go right into the where the meat meets the muscle. Let's go right into HBM AJ. I have already experimented with him in HBM AJ, and I have to tell you, friends, he is tailor-suited, specifically designed for HBM AJ, and does a fantastic job. We'll go 2 times speed. Okay, you can see his proc every couple of seconds, throwing out that energy reduction missile, as well as lowering energy regain rate, as well as silencing the enemy. You can see 4 seconds on AJ2 due to the silence. AJ4 will be 10 seconds. And AJ5 will be 24 seconds, I'm guessing. But it's a win. 24 seconds, baby. Oh, 25. Okay, I was off by a second. All right. Easy win with Phobos. You haven't any problems whatsoever with AJ. You run that team right there. You run Anubis, Walla, Ripper, Phobos, Dove, and Zeph. Everybody with an Empower. Even Dove, okay? Everybody. And you won't lose. You can't lose if you have the right board placement. And this base I'm using is horrible. I'm on a different device right now. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you have a good time with the update and have an easy time rolling the new hero. All right, I'll check you on the next video. Bye-bye.